The Buffalo Bills at the Miami Dolphins. Now, this, in my opinion, was the game of the week. Uh, Buffalo Bills being Super Bowl favorites. Everyone expecting them to go on a huge run here. And the Miami Dolphins, along with the Philadelphia Eagles, being the hottest team in the NFL. Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill are probably the best wide receiver duo in the league. I predicted the Dolphins to win. Uh, they kind of proved their worth. I think no matter how crummy Josh Allen played, the Miami's defense stepped up, and their home field is definitely an advantage. It's hard to play in that thick Miami heat, the most southern state in the NFL, or the most southern, team in the NFL. The Buffalo Bills, they're still probably gonna they ain't gonna go on any losing streak or anything like that. They're not gonna catch any cold streak. I think that they'll probably still end up with about 11 or 12 wins, but Miami is legit. My bold prediction is Miami is going to take this division. If Tua can stay healthy, which he almost didn't last against the Bills, he got his bell rung, he got up, and his knee was real wobbly, and he fell to the ground. He said it was something with his back. It looked like he was dizzy, and he fell. And as much as he covered that up, hopefully he's not injury prone. I think that's why it kind of had him go up on my list because he went out and he probably blatantly lied about his injury just so he could play again. To me, a lot of people look at that as lying and deceiving, but I look at it as he's lying to be tough and get out there and play for his boys. I love Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill, man. They're the best playmaking duo, wide receiver duo in the league. J- Next is AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, but boy, the Dolphins have speed. Their defense really surprised me. I didn't think they would hold the Bills to 19 points. They were stuffing them all day long. I had a couple parlays going for this game. Didn't go as planned with Waddle and Hill getting a touchdown. Diggs didn't do a whole lot. He got some yards, but no touchdown. I predicted Diggs on a lot of my parlays to get anytime touchdown. So that hurt me, but it was overall an entertaining game. I watched a lot of it. Tua didn't have a whole lot of stats, but he was efficient. He didn't have any turnovers. He made plays when he had to. He made clutch throws. As Josh Allen didn't. Josh Allen was the complete opposite. He showed his skill, he showed his arm strength every once in a while, but when it was clutch moments, he wasn't really making many plays. That kind of worries me when it comes to their playoff situation. Like, let's say if Miami goes on a huge run here, they win the division. Let's say the Buffalo has to go to Miami for a playoff game. That's going to be a tough one for Buffalo. That would be a playoff game that would stop them most likely. So everybody watch out for Miami. Don't be surprised if they are at the top of the division at the end of this year. As long as Tua stays healthy, because I will say this, their backup is Teddy Bridgewater, and he was on my Broncos last year, and that was the worst quarterback play. I've been watching the Broncos since '98, and that was the worst quarterback play I've seen out of the quarterback group for the Broncos was last year was Drew Lock and Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater, you got underthrowing by 15 yards, and then Drew Lock overthrowing by 15 yards. It was it was very painful to watch because we had a good squad last year that gave us 7 wins with zero quarterback. Back to the topic though, Buffalo. I still think 11, 12 wins is real pretty much what they're gonna get this year. Don't know about a playoff run yet. I got to see a little more football, but Miami, man, I think that they're gonna get the division. I think they'll get about 13 wins, and I'm hoping they go on a run. They are a super fun team to watch, so I got high hopes for them. And with their defense playing as well as they did, if they can play together like they did last Sunday, I fully expect them to make a playoff run this year.